There's no bigger race in NASCAR than the Daytona 500. It's quite simply the great American race. We've seen some great Daytona 500s over the last few decades. A couple of them stand out to me. The 1979 Daytona 500, one of the best. But then there's another one that stands out to me as one of the toughest and one of the grittiest. The 2014 Daytona 500. At the end of the day, it'll go down as one of my favorites. With Dale Earnhardt Jr. taking home his second win in a race that was quite simply action-packed from start to finish. With rain on the way, the drivers really stepped up their intensity. So come join me in my office as we take a look through my visor and review the 2014 Daytona 500. Four key moments really stand out to me. The first of which, the pass for the lead. Carl Edwards, this was the moment where Dale Jr. really shined. Using one of his textbook moves, he made a pass that most other drivers couldn't. The second moment, a restart with his teammate Jimmie Johnson that really helped solidify his position. The third moment, well, that was a little help from the gods. A piece of debris timed perfectly for the last restart. And of course, the fourth moment is that last restart. One that still, quite honestly, breaks my heart to this day, because I was right next to him. So looking through the key moment of the race, this one stands out. It's the final pass for the lead. So how did Dale Jr. make it happen? Well, let's look at it from what you would see on the broadcast point of view. The high line, he's got it really tight, really fast. It's rolling. And here he's starting to make his moves on Carl Edwards entering turn one. High, low, Carl's gonna throw the blocks both ways. He does not want to let Dale Jr. by, but it's too much. Dale Jr. just knows how to work these lanes. Gets Jimmie Johnson right behind him here, packs the energy, too much speed. Carl Edwards simply just can't hold this. But I want to show it to you from Dale Jr.'s point of view. Here you can see it on his onboard. He's left about 2 car lengths of a gap. And he's running right up on the rear bumper of Carl Edwards' Ford. Carl throws the block low, high, both ways. He's not going to let him have this. But Dale does something really key right here. He stays high on the racetrack. Gets those cars in the high lane up tight to him so he can get this huge run that Carl Edwards just simply can't block. And then when he gets to his rear bumper, a perfect textbook side draft.
There you go, you're clear. Pull that 48, pull the 48.
Restarts are so important in NASCAR. And the end of the Daytona 500, even more important. Dale Jr. does something simple, but really effective here. He knows he's got his teammate, Jimmie Johnson. He doesn't want to lose his teammate. He's not going to put him in the outside lane and hang him out to dry, so he brokers a deal. Hey, I'll take the top. You let me in on the bottom. Let's stick together. Now, Kevin Harvick doesn't want to let that happen. He's pushing Jimmie Johnson as hard as he can to try to close that gap. But Dale Jr. says, not today. Gets in the hole, perfect timing, and away they go. Inside line is rolling now, and it's unstoppable.
Right now, the inside line is moving.
48, 4, 2, 24, all clear in the mirror.
The Daytona 500 is known for legendary moments. Usually what we think about is the bad moments that stick out. Sometimes you get a bad break. Sometimes the Daytona 500, well, it gives you a good one. This is a perfect example. Under yellow, right before the last restart. Whoop, debris right on the grill perfectly. You could have never predicted that.
Hey, you need to get right up behind the pace car. Something come up on our grill. I don't care if the gauge starts flashing, you just stay in it.
And this is the debris that you say, is it gonna hurt him? Is it gonna help him? Well, late in the race, this kind of coverage on the grill is just gonna give him speed. And at the end of a race, you're not worried about the temperatures on the engine. You want the speed. Our final key moment in the race, the last restart. This is where the chips are all down. You've got to execute. And I got to be honest, this one stings a lot. I'm going to restart outside of Dale Earnhardt Jr., and he's going to show why he's the master. Look at this acceleration he pulls. Just like that, boom, that's a 1 car length lead, clears the outside lane. He's now reestablished full control of the Daytona 500 with less than 2 laps to go. I'm gonna have one more chance to take this race away from him here, off of turn 2. Little side draft right here off of Jeff Gordon. Push from behind Kyle Busch. Here comes a run, but Dale Jr., he's too smart for that. He knows it's coming. He covers it, he blocks it right here. He's gonna ensure himself a Daytona 500 win with that move. And in my mind, he's gonna make his way into NASCAR Hall of Fame as a 2-time Daytona 500 winner. Well done, Dale. Although I'm still mad at you. Nice move. And in my opinion, even though I might not have liked the way it finished for me, this was one of the greatest Daytona 500s ever. That's the view through my visor.